What's up, gamers?
Greetings, gamers.
Hello. Back again.
Welcome.
For the second time today. How are we all doing? Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, Stumbles. Hello, Das. Yeah, the slightly more active stream that I do today because everybody's at work on Wednesdays. Which is valid because that's what I'm also doing. I am also doing
Yay.
work.
We're slightly late because I was giving Blue a tour of my greenhouse.
It was important.
It was so important.
Honestly, we did finish in time. I was just typical me of like, right, I'm gonna do setup, and then
Blue, I was doing a lie.
it's fine. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna let you slander yourself. Just unjustly. How dare you?
Let me do a lie, damn
How
you.
dare you? That's my friend you're talking about.
Anyway, we're in my favorite quest of the game.
Yes, apparently so. And here we are.
I'm excited. If you hear a lot of this, it's because I have dolly mix. Actually, let me tear this packet open so you don't get as much rumbling.
Wow, there we go. Spook's just got
Front
home.
load your ASMR.
Spook's just got home and is making me a cup of tea, and I've told him he can have some birthday cake if he wants. I'm a little bit full. Just said I might have a slice of cake in an hour or so, depending on how I feel.
Spook sent me a message just after I called you this morning. Where you called me this morning, that was just a picture of the cheese sticker on the front of your birthday present that just said package.
We both did the same thing because I sent you I sent you the picture of a package. I regret to inform people that very much against his will, Spook is becoming part of the cluster. He's not happy about it.
No.
He can say he's had a bad influence on me all he wants, but it turns out I have in fact had a bad influence on him.
You have an influence on everyone. Gateway friend.
Yes, I am the gateway friend. You make more friends.
You had an influence on my dog. She came into my greenhouse. She never does that.
Yeah, Phoebe came into Curl's greenhouse because she could hear me talking to Curls, and she's like, I want to see Flan!
You also got to see my cat.
I did, yes. Favorite person.
Until he was doing an insurance fraud.
I did witness the insurance fraud. It's true.
Anyway, let's get on with this damn quest, because you're about to go into a combat, so...
Yeah, there's red dots on the other side of this door, so let's go.
There's a lot of red dots on the other side of the store.
Yep. Found out my family inbound as soon as I am. Why? Tell them you're busy.
That's why I was booing.
Boo. Tell them you're busy.
Done.
Go away, we don't live here anymore.
Oh, Spook's cat. Yeah, I know. I have also had the honor of meeting said cat.
Off I go.
Oh, Bandit.
Bandit, that's the name, yeah.
Or as we call him, El Bandito.
El Bandito, that's it.
El Bandito, the dodgy Dorito.
I got confused because we call Matilda El Gato. Anyway, enough of that. Roll for initiative.
Yeah. El Bandito, the dodgy
Strength time.
It's a sweet bean. Wow.
Yeah, Bandit's great.
He's one of those cats that just sort of go limp and let you do whatever.
Yeah, it's just a chill vibe.
It's very chill.
We'll probably see Phoebe at some point tonight. I don't know what time.
Excellent.
Stop whirlwinding.
Hate it.
There's a mage in here.
Yeah, I can see them shooting at me.
He looked afraid and had a sniff and went meh and let me pet him. Yep, that was also my experience with Bandit.
Yeah, that is kind of what Bandit does. Bandit goes through life going meh. It's served him well.
You're a good lad. Yeah, you better run, bitch.
Okay, let's smite. Yeah, it didn't get frozen. God.
Yep, kind of cold, baby.
God.
The player humbler. I wonder how long we're going to be in this dungeon before I feel like I have to put on a jacket. Before I feel like I have to put on a hoodie, even though it's not getting any colder in the room I'm physically in.
I would love for some chill vibes, honestly.
Hey. It's been so warm here today.
You'll never know
Me and my brother played a game because we were I just had my it was my turn on the orcs, and I just put my songs on shuffle, and one of the Scouting for Girls songs came on.
Right.
My brother was like, I recognize this band, and we ended up bonding about the fact that we have very weird memories, but we remember a lot of like music that was on the radio in the morning.
Right, yeah.
So like when we were going to school,
Of course.
Hot Radio or any other filthy
Oh
southerners.
god, no, I know Hard FM.
Is it like as
It's
much
not-
of a thing though?
It's not, I mean, I feel like Heart FM was really popular when I was a kid/teen, but as I got older, it was definitely declining in popularity. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
even know if it's even that big anymore.
It was like such a mainstay of the area where I grew up. Like it was like everyone listened to Hot Radio in the morning while they were getting ready for school
Mm-hmm.
or driving to school or whatever. Like it was such like a touchstone. And I was explaining to my brother that it's weird when you live in other places that you don't have that
I
touchstone.
remember the goddamn jingle, so I know what the
Yes, my
like the broadcast number is.
Mm.
It's 100.7.
But I was like, oh, I have a nostalgia playlist. We were playing a fun game of awakening memories in my brother. Where I would
Hey!
play them and be like, do you know this? And I would either watch him go, what? I like kind of know it. Or I would watch him go, oh, what is this?
This should be easy enough.
It was
Dang,
really funny
this
because we
room.
used to,
This room. Just take a
yeah, I
sec.
know, right?
Like, wow. Dang.
It's an old game, but it still got it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It still got it.
Just got a couple of light
love-
light particle emitters in the ceiling does wonders.
Yeah, oh yeah. I love that they put the time into making this area feel special.
Off I go.
Like you can tell that it has import.
We are not
Yes.
alone. Really not
I see a pinning
alone.
shot. Archer.
Archer, 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 archer.
Oh, there's a trebuchet in here? Not trebuchet. What is that?
It's a ballista.
Ballista. That's it. I forgot the word. I got confusion. I forget there's this whole combat bit at the start of this. No, they front load the combat because it baits.
Armed and dangerous heavy
Ba-ba-ba, mushroom.
Only one shall stand.
What?
Cass already knows this chat, but I beat the first boss of Darkest Dungeon 2 today.
Hell yeah.
As you wish. On it.
And then my second run into the new zone, I immediately TPK'd.
That is how Darkest
On a
Dungeon
boss
be.
I had done before.
Yep, that is how Darkest Dungeon be.
Right.
Yep. If anyone in chat has tips on the librarian, I would take them for once. I normally want to just not know anything, but man, I can't not die to the librarian.
Mm-hmm.
I'll DM you. Cheers.
Nice. Yeah, there's just a ballista chilling here.
Yeah,
There's a-
I think
there's
you
a-
can use it.
There's a trap right there, which we somehow didn't trigger, because I can see
Maybe the
ro-
enemy did.
I can see the rope. Yeah, maybe the enemies did because
It's
they walked
broken.
across it. I did bait them into coming after me rather than me going after them. So, but I mean, in typical fashion, it'll be just like, well, we're gonna trigger them now, even though the combat is over.
Just started their messages with, okay, so that bitch.
This bitch. Let's drop a save.
His whole thing is that he burns books and it stresses your party out.
I mean, yeah, that's understandable. It would stress me out.
Yeah, it stresses me out. I wish that all of you guys could have seen the absolute pantomime earlier of my dad needing a book to take to golf with him and not having an active book. And he was sat right there looking, this is his bookshelf, not mine. The absolute pantomime of him being like, I want one that I've read and that isn't too big. So it goes in my pocket. Maybe Asimov, no. 1 million books. Can't make up his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike me, though, I think my dad has actually read all of these. I haven't read all the ones on my tiny bookshelf.
Yes.
At one point, he was like, oh, should I just breeze through The Hobbit? Meaning today. Should I read The Hobbit today? And I was like, God damn. How did you maintain the skill that I lost?
Okay, Tex, you're not doing anything.
Tex,
Oh,
you
he's been
good?
pinned.
Ah, that's okay. You can. Yeah, good or
Yes, that's what I was waiting for. I was like, I'm looking for an Awoo Tex, and I'm not getting it.
Anytime now.
Let's get started.
Ooh, whoops, I accidentally hit the map, not the spacebar.
Appreciate it. Yes.
Mage taken out.
May as well get rid of the Ash Wraith. It's got like 2 HP.
Yeah. 3 PL out. There we go, he's done.
Oh, I remember this section.
Time for some fun.
I was saying to Blue before stream, I've re-downloaded this game, and I'm trying out the the unofficial remaster mod. So it's really weird to see the original texture right now. It's one of those insane ones where they like re-render every texture in the game.
Yeah, and it just looks basically like a different game almost.
Well, no, so they've made 3 versions of it. There's the what's the first one? Oh, the first one is just lore. So it takes the lore of Inquisition back because there's some things that got retconned, or like people who got official art or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or like statues that changed or whatever, and it takes like the lore as it is in Inquisition and retroactively applies it to Origins.
Okay.
Or there's the aesthetics one, which is just make everything look as good as possible. Honestly, all the models for all the characters look like supermodels to me. like full like, you know when you see a screenshot of someone and you're like, how is your computer alive?
Yes.
With
It's
that many
like
mods
when
running.
people, like when people would put shaders on Minecraft.
So like 8 of them, and you're
Yeah.
like, how doesn't look like Minecraft
How is your
anymore.
computer not on fire?
And then they have one which is called the recommended, which is basically a combo of the 2, where it's like the lore that's important, like the things in the graphics that are important, like certain characters who get a complete different model, they get changed, but ultimately they try and stay true to the vibe of this game, and things get like graphical improvements, but not to the point where they're like changing design that was intended. It's just intending to take this game and just polish it a little bit, which is the one I'm using. But I'm excited to get into it. The only reason I haven't decided like a full run on that yet is because I can't decide A, which character I want to run on, or B, if I want to put even more mods on it and just see how far I can go.
Skyrim rules, mod it till it breaks.
I've truly never been able to mod anything, so modding a game I love to make things like more streamlined for me,
Yeah.
like
quality of life.
to counteract things that annoy me personally, is like a wild concept.
As you wish.
Like downloads the Lock Bash, the Lock Bash mod.
Oh, God.
It's so funny if you sort Nexus mods by like most installed, it's like the mod sorter, the remaster, permanent dog companion,
Yes.
Lock Bash, skip the deep roads.
Skip the deep roads! Oh, boy.
No one likes them. Skip the deep roads, skip the fade. You're normally in one. Oh, it's a mimic!
Yay!
Very well.
See, we can have mimics.
Pseudo mimic.
We have mimics at home. Ah!
You are me, and it isn't gonna
This one's summoned too.
be me.
Hey, it's because it was a different graphic. It's so... Yeah, I'll tell you after.
No, carry on.
Say,
We got it,
I'll
we
tell you
got
in a
it.
minute. I'll tell you just for reasons that will become obvious.
On it.
is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Oh, I love this dungeon so much, sorry. Now, rule of thirds.
Rule of thirds, and the health get back a little bit.
Not rule of thirds, that's an art thing. Rule of three is the
No.
comedy one.
And that one's locked. Yay!
Hey. Yeah, the thing I was gonna say, I remember to this day which of these are mimics and which ones are real stress. At the moment you walked into the room, I was like, I know which one's real.
Fair enough.
Why
It's
is
the
that
one that's
stuck in my
locked.
brain?
It's the one that's locked.
Oh yeah.
This part.
I remember my normal playthroughs with a rogue. Those things are not a problem for me.
Ah, couldn't be me. You're going. Regrets.
Sorry for typing noise. There's not this combat.
There we go.
So I'm using the time to interrogate Dazzle, that librarian tactic. Yeah.
Combat over.
Combat over. Yeah, these combats are not going to be too much of a challenge for you. This is one of the dungeons where I look at it and I'm like, I've definitely designed D&D dungeons that are this layout subconsciously.
I get that.
Hello!
Let's
That person's
come,
got a two-handed weapon.
come to me. Archer and an archer.
Yeah, no mages. No mages.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action.
Oh!
Got you, thank you, Daz.
Let's have at it.
Loki, the answer, not the answer I wanted you to give. I
Oh.
was hoping there was going to be some secret way that I hadn't worked out.
The answer is
you
get
confirmed
good.
what I already thought, which is unfortunate because that means it's a skill issue.
Oh, F.
Let's get started.
Can I just say, I thank you, Dark Souls community, for introducing me to the phrase skill issue. Because it's so funny at any unprompted point to say
Yeah.
something's a skill issue. And my brother's like, "Oh, I can't tell if these two car parking spaces are equal. Skill issue.
Skill issue. Yeah.
Me and my brother went out earlier. And he
having a
unprompted.
drink.
We were trying to. It's fine. We were trying to find a place to park, and I was like, I don't know, man. You might not be able to get a place to park. And he was driving completely stone faced. Goes, we either go home or with our shields on them. Pulled into a car parking space, and I absolutely lost it. I was like, where did that go? I know what that 300 out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. My brother's so good at that type of humor. Of
Yeah,
just, like,
I love those kind of
completely
jokes.
stone-faced, saying the most, like, profound shit for
I
no
know.
reason. It's like, what?
It's like the one that always sticks with me is when Taliesin like accidentally spilled some coffee while they were gaming, and he just absolutely straight face goes, "Oh, what a horrendous loss of life." And I was just like, "Yep."
Yep, that's 100% it. That's 100% it. Blue, of course, has to go and check the
I have
other
to
side.
check both sides! I have no idea which way is the correct way, but I'm going to check both.
They're both correct. They go to the same place. If you look on the map,
I have to check both.
they land in the same place.
Can never tell.
But who knows? There may be loot this way.
Or even better yet, XP. Or pretty light particles.
Ooh. Some things age well.
This should be easy enough.
Oh, there's a lot of red dots in this room.
Is it worth?
Right. Win, stand to the side so that people are less
Stand
likely to-
aside.
Stand slightly to the side so that if somebody shoots, it doesn't go straight to you.
Oh, mage. You. Mage, 2 archers.
Does that do anything? No. You gotta
Just
try.
leave Alistair. It's like, good luck, honey.
All right.
They just keep opening the door. That's so funny. There we go.
Done.
Oh, boo! They came closer. That's not what we want.
Oh, but that's good.
Because the mages are closer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to run across a huge empty room and let them hit me 6 times.
Exactly. Oh, update for anyone who I sent Blue a bunch of Blue. I sent you a bunch of things for it, but before the stream, but you were setting up. Update for anyone following the "This is how you lose the Time War" saga.
Yes.
It reached the #1 position of books on Amazon today.
It did hit #1. Good for them.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
It's been madness.
Oh my goodness.
The amount of articles being written about that. It's so crazy. I hope the authors and that fan account like DM each other and are like, hey,
Very well.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I hope that they're friends now.
Here, do you actually
Yeah.
think you have a chance?
It was just so
because
funny
like
as well
I
to
doubt
see
that
the
book
author
paid
be just.
itself back.
It was so funny to see the author be just like, maybe I should watch Trigun.
Maybe it's Trigun time. And then the fan account being like, yes, this is massive for Trigun. As if like they hadn't just like single-handedly made that book sell back its advance.
For those of us who
Madness.
aren't into books and publication, can we explain what an advance is?
Oh yeah, I always forget. An advance is so some books when you go to a publisher and you're like, hey, I've got this book, I'm working on it, I would very much like for it to be published. The publisher takes a look at that book and is like, I would also like you to finish this book so that I can publish it and make money. So what they might do, if you're lucky, and the 2 authors that wrote This Is How You Make Time War are both very established writers, so it'll probably be a pretty fair guess, is they will be like, hey, we'll give you this amount of money so that you can feed yourself and pay rent while you finish this book, so it can be your #1 priority.
Okay.
And depending on what kind of, if you're a debut writer, there is no rules, but like, big name authors will get millions in advance. Smaller writers might get just like a couple hundred, but the kind of way that it works out is so when you finish the book goes to print. You don't start making money on that book, on sales of that book, which you already get a very, very small cut of, until you have paid back your advance.
Your advance, right. So it's kind of like a
So if you-
loan.
It's a
almost.
loan, basically. It's a,
Yeah.
And for some writers, this is a really good deal because you might never pay back your advance. So like that upfront money might be all the money you get for the book because there's no like consequences to having an advance floating around.
Okay.
It's just a delay in when you get royalties. And so for debut writers, for example, the publisher might look at you and go, I think you're going to really I think this is going to be a bestseller. We'll give you a massive advance. And then it might not sell very well, but you don't owe them any money. So that's the
Okay.
money you get for that book. But so This is How You Lose Time War. I can't. I imagine it probably had an advance because they're both established writers. They're fair gambles from a publishing perspective. But I can't. It didn't sell crazily well, so I can't imagine it paid back its advance. Because part of the benefit of this system as well is obviously if you take quite a small advance and then your book sells incredibly well, Alistair, incredibly well, you quickly outsell your advance and then make a bunch of royalties on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I was like, this one Twitter account probably paid back the advance for this book.
Now defend yourself.
Because I can't imagine that it outsold it. There you go, there's your publishing lesson. For the day, everybody. It's one of those things where it's like, you can get a really good deal out of it, but it can also suck.
Yes. That's the gamble, but obviously for a lot of writers,
it's the money they make.
yep, it just I need to get published somehow.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, especially if you're just never going to sell out in advance, like, for reference, for people who don't know, from a writer, from a sale of like a hardback book gets about 9p. Like, because it gets split between like the publisher, the people who make the cover art, the people who printed it, etc., etc. By the time it gets to the author, it's like 10p maybe. So that's how much you're putting forward towards your advance per sale. So it's like, if you got like a £2,000 advance, it's like, that's never gonna happen. Probably doubly so for people who get advance. Shout out to people who are debut authors. It has been very known to happen, who get like £1 million advance.
Oh wow.
For their first novel because they're so sure it's going to do well.
You have very high charisma stats to literally persuade someone to loan you £1 million.
£1 million.
Wow.
And then not get it back. It should be said for people who are curious how that works for a publisher. The publisher gets the biggest cut of a sale of a book.
Yeah.
I think it's like it might be 80% of the sale of a book goes straight to the publisher. And then a little bit goes to your agent if you have one, and then the rest goes through. Because the publisher deals with all the little subcategories that make a book happen. For a paperback, obviously, it's an even smaller percentage for writers, and for audiobooks, it's actually pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Because it's the same as a full-price hardback.
But obviously there's...
For their calculations, not necessarily for how much you pay for it.
Didn't get him in time.
Sorry, I'm distracting you by explaining how publishing works.
That's the problem, is that I'm interested.
And I should say as well, this is traditional, what's called traditional publishing or Big Five publishing. Like, if you go to a tiny little indie press, they might insist on the author taking a bigger cut, if they're nice. If you're self-publishing, you get 100% of your own royalties, but you get no advance.
Them's the breaks.
Them's the breaks. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Very well. Let's make this quick.
Oh, that's why they went down. There's some Reavers out here. Reavers will take your kneecaps.
Yeah, he's gonna go down again in a sec.
Yeah, because Thunder Arms is coming out.
This should be easy enough.
I think we lost viewers while I explained how publishing works.
Oh, you guys suck. It's interesting.
As you wish.
Yeah, Sadie, I know. Ah.
Man. I'm trying to remember when the POG stuff starts.
The box stuff.
Yes, my friend.
Yes, gamer, you are in fact my little pog chap.
The fact that we, the gamers, have introduced POG into the collective vernacular is a crime. It should be punishable by death.
Yep. What's he doing? Just stood on the other side of the room.
Meh.
Sulking.
Beam.
Sulking. I've been in this exact situation in a D&D game of like, I know for a fact that there's two enemies either side of the door, and it's like, well, they're not going to move and I'm not going to move, so we're at a bit of an impasse here where the game is not progressing. So it's like, fine, I guess I've just got to take the L and step through the door and get stabbed, even though I know for the fact that you're there. Hello?
Weakness. Fuck you. Oh, that's
Mage.
Chain Lightning.
Mage-sided. Uh-oh.
The interrupt. There's mages both sides. There's mages both sides.
Ah!
Ready.
There's mages both sides and people in the corridor behind them. Also, one of them's cast Blizzard, the most annoying spell.
Time for a
Good
ruse!
interrupt.
This should be easy enough.
A Dolly Mix is being consumed.
Oh my god.
I now feel slightly nauseous.
So much sugar.
It's so sweet.
Okay.
Dolly Mix be like, you want a headache? You want a headache with that?
Sugar headache? Look at these vibes. Look at these.
Oh,
There
what, the
we go.
wispies?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Luckily,
it's cool, isn't it?
luckily we didn't actually trigger the other people in the corridor, so we just took out two mages on their own, which was pretty good.
Pretty easy.
Statues.
Yeah. You're looking at the back of them, I think. Oh, that's great.
I think they're like facing in each direction.
Yeah, they are.
The other one's toppled.
One of them's fallen over. One day you may know what all these statues are of.
2, 3, 4. That appears to be it.
A bunch of Reavers.
Bunch of
Which means
Reavers.
they're gonna hit you for shit and your armor means nothing. It's under armor, there it is, straight away.
Heck! Alright, let's just go ahead and get heroic offense.
just
Let's just
Alistair-
buff attack.
just good taunt. Mass rejuvenation, excellent. That archer's had enough of its life.
But Alistair is tanking.
Yep. That armor's not doing shit for him.
He's got pretty good constitution as well, so, you know.
Yeah.
Let's get started.
That's the only reason he's still up.
Take a
Come back
woos.
here, bitch.
Come now, defend yourself.
Yeah, let's get rid of the Reaver. A Reaver with sword and shield is a waste. I'm just gonna say it.
Let's grab some
If you play Reaver and you use a sword and shield, you're a fool and a coward. I said what I said.
There you go.
If you're playing a Reaver, you've accepted the fact that you will have no defense and do only damage.
Yes,
Don't chicken out and now use a shield.
barbarians. You can go berserker barbarian and then be like, but I need a shield.
But I need a little shield.
I need
No.
a shield.
No.
It's like, yeah, nothing in the mechanics says you can't, but that still doesn't mean you should.
Drink water.
Mostly meaning you can play D&D however the fuck you want. It's a fantasy game.
Yeah. You can play anything however you want. We literally can't tell you to do shit. We're people. We're people, not God.
Pippies!
Dragonlings.
It's so ingrained in my
slightly
brain
lied
now.
when
It's so ingrained in my brain now from living with Spook. My brain just immediately went, dog! Dogs!
Is this dog?
Dog!
As you say.
I may have slightly lied when I said those two parts went the same way, but in my defense, I did forget.
Ah, you're getting sloppy.
I think they kind of did, though. Look. See?
Oh, yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
they
Yeah,
did.
I forgot this whole section exists. My brain thinks you go from the door back where we started the stream to an area we haven't got to yet. This part, I completely forget.
But this bus got dogs!
Yeah!
A little friend. Excellent. I can see why.
Getting done for the night. Good work.
Hey.
Hey, go.
I would rather not anger this creature.
I think it's already angry.
Yeah, uh-huh.
As you
We did just murder our siblings. Next two models all very elite, so very slow but tidy work. Very nice.
Hell yeah, we like it, the methodical work.
You forgot about doggo friends, how dare. Yeah, I truly, like, I think because I find this, like, combat section not the interesting part of this quest line, I just forget.
That's fair.
It's just things you gotta get through.
That's fair. There really hasn't been anything eventful happening on this floor.
Apart from the fact that there are dragonlings, which are, you know,
True.
why?
That is
Why
an
are you here?
eventful thing in and of itself.
The appearance of dragons is always eventful. Autosave,
You
huh?
gotta love the autosave popping immediately after I do the manual save.
After manual save? Yeah, it's funny.
Gamer sense.
Hope you all aren't tired of this cave texture.
Where are you?
Over there, in the opening. Oh, hi.
At what point are you gonna aggro to me? Yeah, you've got friends.
Many friends. That's a mage.
Let's
Go
get
straight for the mage.
God damn it.
May as well get them in this little bottleneck here. Or Hex and Alistair could just run in.
Yeah,
We
that's
could do
as
that.
well.
Oh, Indomitable. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
E.
Here come the cavalry, but we did take the mage out.
Alistair got frozen. That.
Yeah, that's fine though, because everyone's stunned, so they can't monopolize
Let's
on it.
switch Laura back to her sword and get her in with everybody else. Ah, Dragonling's behind
Ooh,
us.
being flanked. Into the room, everybody! Into the room. Into the large chamber.
I thought I told you to switch back to your sword.
Oh no, that's not that button. It's above that.
Yeah, this here. Swap
Oh,
weapons.
yeah. I thought you were hitting the, precise striking.
Yeah. Reader's taken out.
Yeah, get the big boys out of the picture, so they don't cleave Alistair.
There we go.
That's dragon cleanup.
Only one shall stand.
There we go.
You know what I looked at those, like, cot beds in the back?
Oh, mage is here.
Has anyone in chat watched Sophia Nygaard's new video about the Ice Hotel?
No. I know of
You would
the
like
I-
it, actually.
I know of the Ice Hotel.
It's gonna be me.
Yeah. Uh-oh. That's Blizzard again. Get it, Trip.
Interrupt.
But they have to sleep in the Ice Hotel on, like, a sleeping bag and a bunch of pelts, so that's why it made me think of it.
Oh god.
It's a good video. The Ice Hotel's cool as hell.
Yeah, it is.
I should... Yeah, I don't remember when I mentioned something like that by name. I should link it.
God, this is suddenly becoming an endurance test because more shit is just appearing.
Uh-huh.
God, waiting for appeal.
I'm gonna press buttons.
Text, rejoin the squad.
Just a jump scare by your face, Blue, because I scrolled past, and apparently in my view history is the meme edit I made of Play Princess.
Oh!
There's the Ice Hotel video. Honestly, I would stay there. I'd do it. It's only -7 on the inside. I think I would survive.
So you got a
Like-
bajillion, you know, you're wrapped up warm and you're given lots of blankets and stuff.
Oh yeah, you're given like a special thermal sleeping bag.
Yeah, like if anything, like in a thermal sleeping bag, you'd be too hot.
Yeah.
Them things are toasty.
Yeah, what would you do if you got too hot? It's like, I can't unzip this because it's -7 outside.
Or just like stick an arm out for like a minute and then you'll be like, yep, that's good enough.
Just touch the wall.
Yeah.
People who don't know, the ice hotel is entirely made of ice. It's a solid ice structure. I work in -20. Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius though?
That's gonna be fake numbers.
It's -7 Celsius.
In American
In
units,
American
yeah.
units, yeah. What is -20 Fahrenheit and Celsius? I get to do the time-honored Google -20 FNC, which somehow Google knows what to do.
Let's get started.
-28 Celsius? That truly can't be correct.
No quarter. Desperation is an ugly perfume.
I'll work out what that is in Celsius. Google says it's -28 Celsius, which can't be true because that's below freezing.
Yeah.
Not just below freezing. It's like the temperature of the space is.
Absolute zero.
Yeah.
Right.
Dang it. Take a sip, everybody.
Ooh. But look at this.
Look at the eggies.
Eggs. And that's Andraste, that statue.
Mm.
This is not where I'm drinking water from.
Oof, okay, I need a cleansing aura from Wynn because we had people go
As
down.
you say.
Okay.
But yeah, my dad was pointing out that some people stay in the ice hotel so they can see the Northern Lights.
Oh, hell yes.
And I was like, that would be a sick day.
That would be amazing.
2 hours of sunlight and then just like a whole day where it feels like one night where you're just looking at the Northern Lights.
Oh my god, magical.
That'd be great. I'd do it. BRB, me and Blue go to Lapland.
Oh my god.
Actually, I think it's melted now, isn't it? Because they only have it up for like 4 months, I think.
Yeah, like the building, the structure
melts.
literally melts. Yeah.
I'm gonna regret Googling this. I'm gonna do it in a private window so I don't get ads for it. Ice Hotel is literally the name of it.
Yeah, it doesn't have a fancy name, it is just the Ice Hotel.
Ice Hotel. Yeah, the hotel that reincarnates itself every year. During 5 months, guests from all over the world, and they make all the rooms into like art sculptures. It's really sick. This is obviously not sponsored or anything. It's just a fun thing that I heard about. I can't imagine. It's probably extortionate. There's a lot happening on the screen, and someone's dead.
Yeah, a lot happened. We got fireballed. There's like a bunch of mages, but also a bunch of reavers that just like tanked everybody.
It's December to April, so we just missed it. But next year. I thought you meant Lapland had melted in its entirety. No, we're not that far along the timeline yet.
It's getting
I
there.
feel like Ice Hotel doesn't need a fancy name. Yeah, I agree.
It kind of does what it says on the tin. It's a
They
very
do have like
literal
a
description.
normal structure for the rest of the year. It's just the special Ice Hotel is only December to April. I think this might be a reset.
Yeah.
Either that or you let Alistair and Puppo go down and then res them.
By the time I cast this, they'll both have gone down.
Yeah,
There we go.
that worked out.
As you say.
Ah!
Run! The time-honored Dragon Age tradition of kiting. Everyone bow your head in respect for the time-honored tradition.
You need help.
Kiting as a mage. This is Dragon Age culture. Good-a-woo.
So go, boy! Get out of here. Oh, the
Wind
goddamn,
just fell
the
over.
goddamn Reaver's still up, that's why.
There's 2 rivers still up.
Right.
Problem with reavers is they're also steady. They have the audacity to be both high damage dealers and steady as hell.
Really wish Taunt
Let's get a
was
taunt.
available. I don't have the stamina for it.
That was a good health potion from us.
Yeah.
The heal health potion. Shambler TPK, let's go.
Need to do a
Oh,
mana
God.
drain to make sure that she's got at least some mana happening.
I truly saw the shrine for sure. Like I literally, sorry, they were talking about Dust Dungeon too. While you're concentrating, I got into this location and I saw I was about to hit like, yeah, let's do a fight, and then I saw the shrine and I was like, nope, we gotta go.
Eee.
I've learned my lessons. I've done my time. But then I've only just got to the part of the game where you have to do bosses. I used to skip them. The first area, they're like, we'll be nice, you don't have to do a boss. TLDR, the Shambler's like, let's pick a fight with Gregor in an enclosed space. Yeah. Because famously, that went great for us.
Oh, so well.
So well. That reminds me, I've got to finish planning Oak Heart.
Being swarmed by so many dragons.
There's so many dragons.
All these dogs. Oh, if we can get this off cooldown.
Come on. We can live to the end of the cooldown. There it is.
This part takes forever.
Hit all the buttons quick. Get the Reaver out of here.
God, the Reaver's
Good.
down. Pulling it back.
Is it Vessel of the Spirit time? Close enough to the end that the stun wouldn't completely fuck our lives up.
It's going to remove the debuff from the pair of them because they went down.
Yeah. Wind's back up to full mana. What a beautiful day. About that as full of mana as you get when you've got a stats on. Woo, we lived.
That was spicy.
As you wish.
Let Win have her moment of stun. Me when I finish a task.
Yep.
I'm injured.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Flora leveled up.
Oh, sick.
She's been the whole fight dead, but she leveled up. She learned a lot from it.
Got XP from it. Yeah, should learn not to fucking do that again.
Yep.
Right, what do I even... Yeah, maybe a bit more constitution.
Beef, 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 beef.
Let's beef up a little bit. Ooh, Death Blow. Ooh, a passive. Each time the warrior fells an enemy at the end of battle seems close to at hand, restoring a point of the warrior's stamina. Useful. Might as
Stamina
well.
per kill.
It's a passive, so yeah, why not?
I always forget that's a passive. That's so good.
Yeah, the passive skill, we love it. We love passive skills.
Big fan of passives in this house. They're just like, if your eyes defocus, the like tangle of tails. Oh,
Yeah, a little
this
bit.
is a pile of. That's their food.
Branching paths.
I truly blanked out this whole area. Fascinating.
Doesn't really add to the vibe that they were going for.
I mean, it does make sense. It seems a bit like left field, until you realize why.
A goat.
Just a normal goat.
Mm-hmm. More dogs.
Bigger dogs.
Big dogs. We like big dogs.
And we cannot lie. I just heard my nan very loudly go, "What are you doing up there?"
Cat mischief.
Mm.
Yes.
One fear.
Oh, that looks like a big attack.
Yeah, the fun thing about dragons is they have this thing. No, that's
Right.
that's enrage.
Uh-oh.
Oh, overwhelm! Yay!
Oh dear.
Everyone's favorite.
Well, Valora's gonna have a bad time.
You feel like you're going to have a bad time. Life ward.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh dear, this is an
Oh,
L.
incoming overwhelm.
Yeah, this is gonna be an L. The last one we were like, oh no, it's an L, but we pulled through. This one,
This one's probably an L.
it's like, yeah, they
We'll see. Maybe Alistair and Tax are the dream team.
they just took out Win and Valora in like one go.
Done.
That Drake they're fighting is nearly dead though.
Done with you now.
Overwhelm is ruthless. Yeah, it's like full restrain, stunned. Like it's everything and constant damage.
All right.
And the bigger the thing, the harder they hit, generally. See if Alistair can do this on his own.
Unlikely, given his health. Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Woof. Yeah, yikes. You're so poorly on the last one.
Is there anything in that room?
There's goats.
Uh-huh. Like worth getting, I mean. Other than XP, obviously.
I didn't look. And yeah, we have to do this again.
Oh, we're back a ways, huh?
Yeah. Whoops.
F.
Considering I almost had the TPK, then you would have thought a sensible person would have saved.
Mhm. This is on you, chat. You didn't redeem the points. You didn't put in the work. This is a joke, obviously. This is
It's
a
a
bit.
bit. It's a bit.
This is a J. I was about to ask you where I put my phone.
Have you checked your butthole?
God damn it. Walked into that one. I'm sure I haven't taken my happy drugs. Mind just taking meds.
Have you taken your meds?
Yep, I was gonna say cue music.
On it.
On it.
You had it coming.
I always want to start singing Chicago every single time. You had it coming all along. If you'd have been there,
If you'd have
you'd
seen
have
it,
seen it.
Off I go.
how could you tell
You've
me?
seen Chicago, right?
I haven't seen all of it, no.
Add it to the list.
Done.
Love that movie. There's a decent number of musicals that have been made into movies that I think are good that I want to sit down and watch with people. I feel like my musical loving squad have not seen a number of movie musicals that I think are good.
Yes.
Hairspray?
No, I have seen Hairspray.
Thank God.
I was obsessed with Hairspray.
So was I. The only thing better than Hairspray is me. Every time I used to put Hairspray in my hair, I'd sing that song. The only thing better than Hairspray. Yeah, Hairspray. I know some of you bitches have not seen The Sound of Music, which I think is unacceptable. I have an itinerary.
Understandable.
Right.
I haven't watched the new West Side Story. I don't think I ever finished the old one.
No, I haven't seen West Side Story.
I love some of the music from it. I love Maria. That's such a good song. Rest in peace, Sondheim. Legend. King and a legend. Remember to save.
Yeah, I'm trying to get away so it thinks I'm not in combat. Come on, guys. Let's get away.
Come in. Come in.
I shall do so.
Oh, god damn it.
This motherfucker.
As you
There's one guy. It can be one guy.
This should be easy enough.
Spoilers, it
Oh
was
my
not one
God.
guy.
Oh, it's two guys. I just remembered that we need to watch The Prince. I need to introduce all of you to the magic that is The Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that. So many things.
Stay still.
I
At
saw
least
it.
processing this fight one person at a time is more manageable.
It is. It's much more manageable. I think I was just unlucky that time that I was like
Really
triggering,
pulled the whole room.
triggering the whole room basically.
Go on, what were you gonna say?
I saw a tweet. I think it was today or yesterday, which was literally, I don't know what to say, man. You had to be there, and it was a picture of like Heathers, Dear Evan Hansen, Hamilton. It was just all of these musicals, and it said it was just you had to be there, man. And I was like, wow, they really did all kind of come out at the same time, didn't they?
Oh, the cringe musical theatre kid starter pack, yeah. They're all kind of considered cringe now, even though they're good. Amused how they hired the original Maria, did they? I didn't know that.
This worm will make for a fine trophy. Show me.
As someone who is a furry, cringe can also be good.
Cringe can also be good.
The two are not mutually exclusive.
Quit, shall we?
I personally just don't give a shit. If it's a good musical, I'll listen to it. I don't give a shit. But at the same time,
There we go.
Natasha Pierre was robbed.
Aww.
Fuck Dear Evan Hansen. That's a joke. I like Dear Evan Hansen. But Natasha Pierre was robbed. That's Theatre Kid drama from, I think, 2016.
Oh.
I was about to ask chat if they knew, as if anyone else would know.
No, I don't think they do.
He's not even here, and even Kay wouldn't know that one.
Next.
What year was Natasha Pierre robbed at the Tonys? 2017. Yeah.
Yes.
Natasha Pierre was nominated for like 14 awards, I want to say it was.
Mm-hmm.
And they ended up losing most of them to Dear Evan Hansen, including Best Musical, which they deserved. And it was a whole thing because in the years that followed, like, at least one show per season would cite Natasha Pierre as a major influence. And it's like, they were fucking robbed. It's the only, like, award show opinion that I have. Ever. Like, I don't care about the Oscars or any other Tony Awards. I care about the 2017 Tony Awards when Natasha Pierre was robbed.
Hello, mage.
I believe that, Core.
Oh, Laura's about to go down again. Oh, we got
Oh,
her.
I see what you mean now, Core. I misread your original message. Yes, I believe that.
She went to her husband and filming the director was like, she is Maria, hire her now, okay?
Yeah. God, I feel terrible. The 1961. Oh, it's fucking Natalie Wood. It's the Natalie Wood.
Okay.
Old Hollywood classique. And extremely good. Extremely interesting murder case, unfortunately.
Oh no.
The good BuzzFeed on Saturday. They did two, actually. But one of the major suspects in her death is fucking Christopher Walken.
Wild.
It's crazy times. It's one of those true crime cases that's like, this is fucking nuts. Especially because it's a bunch of names you recognize. It's like, these people maybe did a crime? did a kill?
Did a murder?
Off I go.
Again, things I have to link in chat.
I was listening to this, a Let's Play, and then much like I did, they had to like reload a save because they died, and they just sort of like casually talking. They went up to the NPC, one of the NPCs that died, and they were like, "Hey, what was it like to die?" And then they paused and they were like, "You know how people can get like revived, like they're like they're legally dead, like their heart stops and they're like legally dead, but like paramedics are able to get them back. What is that like?"
Sorry, say again, Blue. I was dealing with my brethren.
Betty!
Also Phoebe's him.
Doug!
What is that expression?
Aww!
She like went to go and like go to sleep, and then she looked around at me like the startled meerkat meme.
That little gopher thing.
Little gopher. Little gopher. You a gopher.
Little gopher
You
guy.
startled. Don't fall.
Oh no, you don't!
Only one shall stand.
He's excited. Oh, your pausies are all wet. Have you just been outside?
Oh, there we go.
Can you get down then? And not walk all over my books? That's my white shirt. I clipped her clawsies today, so I'm no longer experiencing harm.
Hey, there we go.
I don't know why, but over the last few days, her head is just like really soft.
Aw.
Like the fur on her head is just extremely smooth. I don't know if if one of us like wiped it or something. It's so like my stim brain is so happy.
Soft.
Which I mean,
Soft.
she's perfectly happy about.
Oh yeah.
I'm stimming off of just gently petting her. She's like, yeah,
That's the good stuff.
dog win.
Victory for dog.
Can you get down?
This should be easy enough.
Oh, there we
She's
go.
looking at me like, no.
Not out.
Come here.
Right, this time we'll save.
You're sitting on all my books and getting them all muddy. Because I didn't put them away, I just put them slightly off camera.
Haha! You are undone.
Yeah, if I rotate the chair, then what do you have? Nothing. You have nothing. What? Can you get down?
Now, was there
No.
actually anything in here? Is the question. Because I didn't
She's like,
look.
fuck, I gotta go. Maybe.
No, I've been seen. I've been spotted.
You scratched the back of my shoulder. Ow, that really hurt.
Ouch.
I just said that I just clipped her claws and now she can't hurt me anymore and she just... Oh, she's stressed again.
On it.
Oh, a
You doing a
statue.
dig?
We
You
found a statue and some dragon poop.
Hey! Phoebe, you can't dig through that. That is solid hardwood, I'm afraid.
As you say,
Right.
immediately.
Yeah, she is doing a hurry.
I will do so.
Can you hear her?
Let's
No.
get started.
Phoebe.
As you
Phoebus. Come here.
I love that I've done taunt, but this drag does not care.
The Drake does not care. Yes, they are drakes, not dragons. There is a difference. It's a size difference, but it's a difference nonetheless.
It's also a limb difference.
On these guys, there isn't.
I mean, they don't have wings.
Oh no, they don't. Huh?
Drakes don't
Didn't
have
notice.
wings.
I
Generally.
was seeing little spiky.
Yeah, they got spikies, but they're not limbs.
Just to dig a tunnel before the hyenas come.
Quick before the hyena comes.
On it.
It's a gotcha!
Really hurt.
Oh,
No wonder she ran. The hard thing is I can't see if she's actually scratched it because I can't see out that eye.
oh, there's the overwhelm.
And there's the death. Carl's roll a d4. I've got a hero shrine. I haven't got dice on me. Blue roll a d4.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, I do. I lied.
Okay, you can do it.
I did a lie. I thought I put my dice away, but I hadn't.
Put your dice away, please.
You guys get good dice box ASMR while I find a d4.
Discord is doing us the disservice and cancelling it. They all resisted that.
3. So who's in your back line?
Immediately.
They did not care for that.
Good ASMR. Grave Robber Chapter 2. I just did Grave Robber Chapter 2, but I did it with Blue watching.
Yeah, I got to see that one.
I also did Occultist 1 and 2 today. And I started Runaways. Runaways is exactly as fucked up as I thought it would be. Phoebe, are you sulking?
Well,
She's just sat in a completely dark room.
And there's the overwhelm. Okay. So the only thing that was in this room was the
What
statuette.
are you doing?
So this room may not be worth doing. Because this encounter is rough.
Don't go that way.
I'm gonna try this encounter.
She was just lying down in a completely dark, enclosed space.
Aw. I think I'm gonna try this encounter one more time, and if that's an L, then I'll skip it, because I don't think there's anything in it.
Are you quite content now you've made a mess of everything I own? Normally I have the weighted blanket on top of my duvet so that she can't dig at it while I'm at the computer, but I haven't because I was too busy showing Blue my greenhouse today.
Yes!
So she just went and dug, but I think she was expecting it to be the weighted blanket because she just grabbed my duvet and fully pulled it under herself. She was like on a little duvet
Oh,
wave.
no! She
Like
thought it
no
would-
longer on the...
She thought it would be heavier.
Yeah. But she's made a little nest for herself. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here.
So I'm gonna try this one more time, and then I'll skip it if this one also is.
One more time. Wonder if there's a dice roller plugin for Twitch. I think that would be a nightmare.
You.
Yeah, I've decided I need to look into the party mode for King of the Castle.
Uh-huh.
Because they played that on SSS, and I remember how much I love that game, and I'm like, I have no idea how it would work. Like, as a party mode.
Oh god.
because you have to join on browser for Twitch, so I don't know how that would. I mean, I can find out quite easy.
Immediately.
Oh, you just join on browser on your phone. Fair.
Yeah. Valora's going through it.
Yeah, stats. I feel that.
Ow. I shall do so.
Triggered but resisted. Alistair's gonna go
Oh,
down.
Alistair. Can you chug a potion in time? I wonder.
I don't think he can because he's being...
No, he's being overwhelmed.
Being overwhelmed. We took one of them out, but that still wasn't enough.
We'll see. Alistair going down is not the end of the world.
As you wish.
We were doing alright, but because we, like, somehow managed to partially block the tunnel off, but then they, like, did a knockback and broke through.
Yeah. I'm assuming Res isn't up.
It is up, but I'm just tentative to use it in case I've got to use it on Valora as well.
Right. Your life ward up on Valora, though.
You're getting sloppy.
Oh, I do. Ooh.
Excuse me. That stalled Phoebe.
Now we've got a stun. Group stun.
As you say.
Come on, Tags. Live, my boy.
It's going to be a rake. And there she goes, so I'm going to pop the revival.
As you say.
Amazing timing. She didn't even hit the floor.
Yep.
She butt hit the floor. She was like, whoop, man, we're back up. We're using the momentum.
It's called rebounding.
We got one left.
Tex might go down.
Let's have some glory.
Oh, my boy.
Tags!
My boy!
Oh, come on, Alistair.
You had it coming.
Might be worth popping a potion on Alistair.
Hi, bloke.
They'll never know what hit me. No. No mercy.
I think you might have got lucky then.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Stun. Woo!
There we go.
Spicy!
Hit that save so fast. And then loot these guys.
As you like.
Let's get this stun out of the way.
Right.
Some Drake scales. New quest,
scale
Drake scale
armor.
armor.
I may have slightly lied when I said there was nothing in here.
Drake scale armor. Master
Yeah,
Way
you go
Dinner's
to-
Market can make amazing
Right.
Drake scale armor if you give him enough Drake scales.
You remember the blacksmith at Denerim that was like, I have no materials? Our
Ah.
favourite gay couple.
Yes.
Like, you don't give me any materials that are any good. Yo, what would Drake scale do?
You got dragon poop, you want that? Best fertilizer there is.
I'd save again. Just so you don't forget to loot that if you come back. Right,
There we
onward.
go. Chipping away at it, let's go.
I actually wonder if we're going to get to the part of the quest I liked.
Oh no, because you forgot about this whole cavern
I
segment.
forgot about the cavern. It's because it doesn't necessarily matter. Yeah, Phoebe agrees. I think again, because like at this point, I just take the most like optimized route through this game.
Fair, you
I
don't
just
do
know.
any exploring.
I don't. I no. I just am like, duh, 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 duh. Especially because it's like my favorite bit. Don't cast weakness on us. And don't stab us.
Hello, hidden rogues.
Part of you catching up slowly but surely. Oh wow. Laura really hit the deck, huh?
Fucking hell, she got deleted.
You smell
That's
great.
rogues, baby.
Is that
A well-spec'd assassin rogue. You can tell that this zone isn't fucking around because it gives the classes specs. They're not just rogues, they're assassins. They're not just warriors, they're
Right, yeah.
reavers.
you're wearing? It really suits you.
Assassins are no joke.
On it. That's the best you've got.
Immediately.
Hey,
Alistair
Alistair
leveled
Dink.
up. Hey. There we go.
Get that level up.
Yeah, constitution buff for him as well.
Or does he need stamina?
Alistair's stamina is only an issue in extended battles.
That's true. Con is always an issue.
And he can also get Death Blow, which is if you kill someone, he gets some stamina back.
Hey, does he have anything on his skill tree left?
Templar's filled out.
I meant weapon shot.
Let's see. Overpower. And we don't have the dexterity for this. Dexterity and a shield build? Wild.
That's exactly what I think every single playthrough where I have this problem. Everyone forgets that Alistair needs dex, and every time it's like, why?
Why? That's so fake.
But I guess you need strength in a weird way.
Eh. I'm gonna stick
Bizarre.
with the stamina, I think.
Yeah, it solves both problems. Worry about dex next time.
Yeah, so disengage is like the opposite of what I would want on him.
Yeah.
Reduce enmity, like, no.
Off I go.
I don't want to reduce
Who's
it.
reducing enmity in this economy?
You guys are reducing enmity?
Don't know why that one made me laugh more. Got some sulfur.
Love that. That means this cave smells great.
Ooh, more actual ruins.
Hey. So this means this is the way I meant to go and not a side route? Gosh dang it. Oh god. Mage.
You guys good? Just waiting there? Is this your job? Is this what you do
Hello?
on your day to day?
Hello?
Really not alone.
Bye. Yes, set off all the traps. Reaver!
Crabs.
Glory.
No, Valora, no. Nope.
He's like crying at the end there. Ooh. Incoming Reaver.
How? How?
I guess there's one way to solve the
How?
problem.
There's a wall in the way! Full cover!
Not if you target it in the wall, you know this.
A little frantic.
If I target it up, can I not hit my party member because he's a small creature and not a medium?
Yeah, that's just spheres.
That's just spheres, baby.
That's just spheres, baby.
Very well.
Let's go. Blast you.
My favorite thing about when Phoebe sleeps
Mm.
is if she sleeps like, you know, like a dog, she just slowly sploots.
Oh, she
She's just
sploots
like-
out.
Her little arms go from being like nicely in front of her to just
Stay still.
Oh, Ashwraith, hi.
Some ash rates have popped up.
Hi girl, hi.
Ready. Show me what you've got.
Bless you.
Oh, sorry. I thought everyone just leveled up then.
I wish.
I was like, Jesus, how did that happen?
As you go, You're mine. I shall do so.
Yep. Good work, Laura.
On your guard.
The flame cone came out and she just walked around it.
Yeah, there's that one.
As you wish. Let's make this quick, shall we?
The dominant thing I remember about Ashwraiths is their defense is just dog shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty fragile.
Yeah. It's literally like the thing in my brain when I think of Ashwraiths. It's like, oh, they go down well easy. Drink water.
Looking over
We're
here.
getting to the part of this where this is more mint than water.
Off I go.
Fancy vase. Helmet.
Fancy vase.
Viridium dagger. Nice.
And we save.
You save.
More cave.
Oh,
There is much to do. I shall do
Let's
so.
do one.
this is the split second that I have to spend going through the hot bar being like, everything looks the same.
All the spirit healer abilities look the same.
Yes.
Hi.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the save button.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the save button. Or do I want to be that person, be like, well, since this is very clearly the way that we gotta go, there was a path back here that I didn't
No!
take. Oh, boy. Okay. We'll skip it this time. So there's not supposed to be people here.
Thank you. Hey, buddy.
Hey,
Come on,
buddy,
full
old pal.
Viridium.
Hey. Oh, dang, you look armored.
There's two mages.
Stop! You will go no
You violated the law. Oh, sorry, wrong game.
You're stolen gods. You're stolen gods in our force. That's
You're
not right.
stolen gods. Wow, what a concept. Someone stole
No,
the
my
gods.
next RPG.
What the fuck? Who are you?
Oh, is that
You
so?
do
Is
not
really
have the
funny.
Right to demand my name. You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more. You will tell me
Who
now
would
in
have
truth
like
why
it?
you have done all this.
Who would do that?
Why have you come here?
To make sure you never hurt anyone again, I've come for the urn of sacred ashes. Tell me your name and I will tell you why I'm here.
I am Father Colgrim, leader and guide to the disciples of Andraste. Kill us, and you will face Andraste. She will smell our blood, and the blood of her children on you, and her wrath will be great.
I'll risk it. Metal. What are you talking about, children? You mean dragons? Is Andraste a dragon? Andraste is dead. Are you talking about the urn?
All of these are good questions.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine.
Oh, good.
Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
You're mad, Andraste is dead. I wish to see this risen Andraste. I would like to see it.
Y'all got reborn Andraste in here?
I'd love to see it. And what happened to the ashes? We'd accepted
We're
an
actually
apology.
here for her cremated remains.
Yeah, will you accept an apology?
Oh.
Steamed hands.
May I see your steamed hands?
Heresy! What happened to the ashes?
They are still within this temple. But why do we need ashes when we serve the risen Andraste in all her glory?
In their defense, if I was a religious-minded person and I saw a dragon for the first time in my life, I think those two things would not...
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ would come to my mind. Maybe not in the way that a religious person...
Yeah.
But I can understand why you would see something so awe-inspiring and be like, oh, this must be a
That's a divine being.
god-given thing.
Yeah, that's gotta be a divine being. What else could it be?
And everyone's like, that's a fucking dragon!
You give me the urn, you treat the ashes with such disdain.
What are they but the remains of a mortal woman?
I mean, yeah. That's 100% what they are.
I mean, yeah. So, are they not magical?
They have nothing compared to the power we draw from the living Andraste.
I shall defeat this Andraste and take its power. That has the same
will kill
energy as I
God.
will take a hammer and fix the baby.
I will attack and dethrone God.
I'm going to kill God or become him.
Imagine hearing that Jesus had a second coming as like an all-powerful dragon and being like, I know what I have to do.
I know what I gotta do now. Shink.
I should say, I keep comparing Andraste to Jesus in the religious significance, but Andraste is literally Joan of Arc.
Ah.
That is just what her story is. But religiously, she is sort of she's the wife
Is
of the
there
maker.
some way I can partake of this power?
Partake. What a
Can we
good word.
Partake of the herb.
Partake of the power.
I need to find the urn. Let's just stay on topic.
So you are
She's
after
Joan of
us.
Arc of Jerusalem, yeah.
Perhaps there is a way for you to make up for your desecration of our home and temple.
Not doing anything for you. Why do you suddenly want to cooperate with me? Could you be more specific?
I don't need to make up for anything. I've
That's
never
so
done
good.
anything wrong.
I know this and I love you. Could you be more specific, please?
Perhaps, through Andraste's mercy, her greatest enemy will become her greatest champion.
I don't like you speaking like I'm not here. No,
I want to address that I know you're speaking, so I can't know this, but you capitalized one of those hers and not the other one, and I would like to know why.
Yeah. Also, I will say I am getting slightly concerned by the fact that you're clearly not looking at me. Because I'm down here.
Hello?
Down here? What are you looking at? Andraste will fall before me as others have. Metal as fuck. Just say what you have to say. Alright, maybe we come to some sort of agreement. Perhaps you're just delusional.
Me when I'm reading a paper I don't agree with. Just say what you have to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say right here. Why does this need to be 50,000 words?
The ashes you seek reside atop this mountain, watched by an immortal guardian who refuses to accept the truth of the risen lady.
You don't
Now,
say.
the ashes prevent Holy Andraste from fully realizing her new form. They are a remnant of her past incarnation, and she cannot move on as long as they exist.
Right.
You would destroy the ashes, I would see you dead first. Go on. Just get to the part about me helping you.
That's what you were thinking.
So what? You want to toss him out a window? Alright, it's so good.
Oh, mwah.
Finish explaining.
The beloved needs to reclaim the ashes, to make them her own again. All it would take is a drop of her blood. Blood carries power, strength, knowledge. Through it, all the power that is held in the ashes will be returned to Our Lady.
Interesting.
You speak evil, I must destroy you. Every single time he finishes speaking, one of my dialogue options is just fight.
Stop.
Why have you not done this then? I suppose that makes sense. I have a bad feeling about this. Why have you not done that?
The Guardian has foiled all our attempts to reach the urn. He keeps what power remains from the true Andraste. He knows the disciples, and we cannot touch him, for he draws his strength from the ashes themselves. But you could deliver Our Lady what is rightfully hers.
Again, I don't like you just
I
like
could just
pointing
imagine
at
the
me.
Grand Cleric if she were here. Her head would explode, I kid you not.
There is nothing but madness in his words. He is a fanatic, and a dangerous one. Be warned, he means to lead you astray.
Oh no,
The
I know.
reward for performing such a service would be great, indeed.
No, I know. You much think I can do this, and won't the Guardian know me well? What exactly would you have me do? What sort of reward? What makes you think I'm capable of this?
Many have been led here, but only you had the fortitude and skill to survive the temple. You were led here by Andraste's hand to do her work.
Lights on, but no one's home.
I give you a vial of the holy Andraste's blood, and you empty the vial into the ashes. Whatever magic was held in the ashes will be undone, and our great lady will be freed from the shackles of her past life.
I don't know if I like the idea of us helping this couple.
Really?
That is done. You would have earned your place as our
Alice is just gently putting his hand on your shoulder, like, honey,
Sweetie?
I don't know about this guy.
I will
I
not
think maybe
befoul.
we shouldn't do this.
I cannot befoul the most holy relic in Thedas. I need the ashes to cure a sick man. You'd be more specific.
Did you literally say anything?
Oh my god. But I need the ashes to cure a sick man.
You only need a small pinch for that. The rest of the power contained in the ashes
Power.
must be
Power?
returned to Andraste.
I don't think I could do this.
Rewards will be great. You will share in Andraste's power and be blessed as one of her own.
Okay, but will it turn me into a dragon, though? Nah, we're gonna be... Sorry, man, bad vibes. It's
Your
not a vibe.
energy, your vibes
It's
are
not
all
a
wrong.
vibe.
It's not a vibe.
You have come before the court of vibes to be judged.
Your vibe check.
It is not a vibe. I'm sorry.
Not vibe.
I cannot do what you want.
Then we cannot allow you to leave here.
Yeah, I figured.
To arms, my brethren!
Yeah.
Andraste will grant us
Phoebe.
victory!
That reeks.
Oh no, she do a stink. Mage sighted.
I remember Phoebe went, that stinks. And she literally, with the reddest eyes you've ever seen, looked up at me. And then went back. You smell. Gone to bed in a huff because I told her that she was stinky.
Stinky.
She refuted his preaching with 2 days. You fool, Dr. Doom will cute as he please.
Stop that cone of cold. God damn it.
The thing with Cone of Cold is I actually can't tell who's friend and foe.
On it.
Like, he just mostly frees his own guys.
Yeah, he did actually. Yeah.
I forgot that Cone of Cold has friendly fire in this one.
So neither.
Oh, who died?
Alistair got hit by the cone of cold full blast.
Ah,
So
yeah, that'll do
neither
it.
of these guys appear to be doing damage. There we go. 'Cause that was baffling. I saw like a good solid 5 or 6 hits get hit on that mage, and the mage just did not react. And I was
Just
like,
didn't care. Maybe, what's it called? Stone armor, or whatever it's called.
Oh, maybe. Another one, Jesus Christ.
I'm in a cold, Jesus. Yeah, these are mages that are fully spec'd into
Into oof.
so fit. Into when you're fully spec'd into Frost like this, you can really fuck people up. Well,
Well then,
Seem to be in a predicament.
just a bit. This first one is probably going to be a pass.
as it is with boss fights.
You always have to have a bit of a bad turn at the start.
You gotta do a first run wipe just to learn how things are going. Don't
Excuse
Cone
me.
of Cold us again, I swear to God.
I know, right? Oh my fucking
Motherfuck.
god! He literally hit everybody. Like, what the fuck? No
I saw the
concern.
he's on 1 HP.
No concern in the slightest. Literally hit everybody.
If Win auto attacks him once, he'll die.
Direct me.
He sure did. Well,
Someone
on
clip
the
that.
plus side, because everybody got frozen, it meant that no one else was
It meant
hitting
nothing
me.
happened. Yeah, just double Cone of Cold.
Immediately.
This is ints for future mage specking. Don't underarms. Why don't they just threw this one sword and shield dude in here? God. Colgrim's weapon. This isn't spoilers. That axe is fucking brutal.
Yeah.
It's one of the ones where I look at it and I like recognize it visually. Yeah, no shit.
Really, I know, I'm doing my best.
We down to just Colgrim?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's immune to stun. Oh, no. He's
Knockback and stun
not immune
are
to
just-
stun fist.
Knockback and stun are two different things.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Alistair did go down, though, and Revive has got way too long of a cooldown left, so that is not good.
Life Ward Tex. We can do it. I believe in us. He just has to bide time.
Oh, he's
It's
not
his stun
built.
up.
He's not built for tanking, no.
He doesn't have to be. He just has to do it once.
He is immune
he
to
can't be.
stun.
He is immune to stun. Good learning. Is he immune to freeze? Oh no, we need to keep Tex up.
I mean, we'll find out. He resisted it that time. He's been frozen like 3 times by the Cones of Cold.
Cone of Cold has a higher freeze chance than Winter's Grasp. Don't think that has friendly fire on it, so I think you might be right. Ooh,
Ooh,
not
it-
immune to paralysis.
It did work.
Good to know. We want a Mabari crunch, oh boy.
Yeah.
Do we have a Lyrian potion? Oh no, we have full. Oh no, we don't. I lied.
Problem is that I did use Vessel of the Spirit because I thought we might be finished. So if when that comes off, we're going to be.
We
effed.
die, yeah. Get a crunch. Come on. We've got a heroic offense up, I think. Oh, we can also just Stone Fist, that also works.
It works very well.
Yeah, it interrupted the Sun Rams.
It works so well.
I love Stone Fist. It's my favorite ability in like all the games.
I do love Stonefist. It's just good.
It's
Knockback is
it's
good.
always bullshit as well. It's such BM and I love it. Come on.
I got
I'm so stressed right now.
Got no mana. He's a good boy!
Let's go!
He's a good boy, everybody! Let's go!
Oh,
He's such a good boy!
Life Ward the dog.
And just in time for Win to get stunned. Literally
Someone
had
clip
a
that.
second remaining.
Fucking save. Save right now. Save in front of my eyes. Save.
Saving game. Let's fucking go. Face edge.
Yep.
Dang.
Gets backstab damage on a fucking two-handed axe.
Fucking hell. And Colbram's Horn. The top of the mountain village to summon the High Dragon. Really?
You know, if you wanna.
No, it was a bonus
Oh,
fight.
gotta. It very much is, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad that didn't take very long, because we are going to get to the part of the game that's my favourite.
Yay! There we go, it's the cleansing aura to get rid of all those
Hit
injuries.
save again.
Yep.
Clean save. Not that we'll really need it. Let's go! Onward!
Yes!
Yes, my friend.
Woo!
I can't believe we put that up.
You wanted a test
by
run
we, I
with
mean you.
Flemeth, right? We already did Flemeth's test run, and we all know how it ended.
We were like, no.
We're like, no, no,
No, I think I won't.
no, we'll do that later, perhaps. We've leveled up a little bit since then, but not by much. Ooh. Dragon!
An honest to God high dragon.
Actual dragon!
Not an archdemon, an actual dragon. And sleeps.
Sleeps! Aw!
Just
Wah, wah,
vibing.
wah. Sick.
Let's go.
Let's heck and go, gamers!
This is a cool piece of, like...
Ooh.
It's like this, like, pocket in the
A high
mountainside.
dragon is not a joke. We'd best
Nope.
be careful. Real careful.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Dang, this is a big area.
It is... For reasons that are obvious if you think about it for more than 2 seconds.
Mm. Aha! Kratos was here.
Right.
That was a dumb joke, but I
The
don't
best chest opening animation of all time.
care. The only one that is second to it was Atreus's chest opening animation when he tried to copy him and failed.
Oh, I haven't got to that.
Yeah, he tries to punch the chest and just goes ah.
Oh my boy. Hi Nemo! You got here just in time.
Oh, way back into the ruined temple here. Don't need to go that way then.
It's a cool area.
This is very cool.
We're compulsively saving now. Just in time.
I
Just in time
found
for my
loot.
favourite part.
Found loot, gotta save. Dang, look at this. This is so good.
Yeah.
I love that.
Welcome to the actual temple.
I love that little hint of light, the lighting at the top. Dark with the lights
Yeah.
at the top of it.
You'll never guess where we're going.
Mm-hmm. It's an intentional design. You think light actually falls like that? No.
No.
It draws the eye.
Let's go. This is the gauntlet. The gauntlet is the best part of the game.
Ah.
You're gonna get through this and be like, yeah, Kells makes sense.
I love it when things are called the Gauntlet. Oh god. Well, there's the Guardian.
What is this place? It's different from the rest of the ruins.
Sure is.
Sure is. Some leftover armor.
He's so quiet.
Ooh, a dragon bone axe.
These guardians just watching you loot this room, like,
Yep.
hey bud.
Hello.
I bid you welcome, pilgrim.
Oh, hello. That's a pleasant greeting. That makes a nice change. You must be the Guardian.
Yes, I am the guardian of the ashes. I waited years for this.
Your voice has very cool reverb to it.
Yeah, it reminds me so much of the Guardian of the Holy Chalice from Indiana Jones.
Mm.
Some people in chat know what I'm talking about.
Wait, have you been here so long?
It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
Wow, okay.
One of my I'm not gonna be able to shut up for this area, but one of my favorite things about this is that he looks like good Colgrim.
He does actually, yeah.
They're like kind of mirrors of each other.
Mm-hmm. Will your task ever be done?
I do not know, and I do not question.
Oh gosh, many actions. It's not waste time. How do I get the urn? Who are the men who have already taken over the table? The dragon is not really Andraste, is she? Colgrim and his followers do not regard you very highly. What did you tell me? Yeah, it gave a number 3 actually, the dragon.
No. Our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She will not return. The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste.
Understandable.
A true believer would not require audacious displays of power.
Brutal.
Yep.
What do you know about these disciples?
When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary,
Ooh, camera pan.
we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task. But now they have lost their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise.
Oof.
Did you catch that?
Their promise.
Was that, but also when I carried Andraste from the Imperium.
I did catch that bit. I mean, that as soon as I heard his voice, I was like, "This isn't a normal man."
No. The
Ashes.
death of Andraste is when the calendar starts.
Oof. Yeah.
There wasn't a calendar before that.
What about you? Who are you?
I am all that remains of the first disciples.
Mm-hmm.
I swore I would protect the urn as long as I lived. And I have lived a very long time.
You look great for your age.
Yeah, you're doing amazing. Drop your skincare routine, Queen.
Hell yeah. How is it possible you've lived so long? I mean, it's the urn, but...
I made a vow to Andraste and to the
I am a
Maker.
paladin.
My life is tied to the ashes. As long as they remain, so will I.
What can you tell me about the urn?
You already know that the urn contains the remains of the prophet Andraste. What else is there to tell?
Okay. Well, I guess that, well, I've already talked about the disciples, so I guess it's how do I get to the urn?
You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
I need the ashes to cure a noble man.
Still, you must prove yourself worthy.
Alright.
It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that.
The gauntlet.
If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not,
It's over with. What is the gauntlet? That sounds unpleasant. I demand you take me to the urn. What's the gauntlet?
the gauntlet tells the true pilgrims from the false. You will undergo 4 tests of faith, and we shall see how your soul fares.
Okay. Can you tell me anything else?
You will understand what it is when you face it.
Fair enough. Very well, I will enter the gauntlet.
Before you go, there is
something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy.
Mm-hmm.
There is suffering in your past.
Yeah, you could say
Your
that.
suffering, and the suffering of others.
Uh-huh.
Tamlin was one of your tribe,
Aww.
a blood brother. You left him in the ruins, left him to his fate. Tell me, Pilgrim, did you fail Tamlin?
Keeper was the one who gave up on him. We could have continued the search. I could have pulled him away from the mirror. It was his own fault for touching strange things. How do you know my past? My answer is my own. Ooh. Ooh.
Time to actually decide what kind of character you are.
Well, Valora's vibes from pretty much all of the game has been, like, lawful good, honestly.
Mhm.
So I feel like it's going to be number 3 of taking responsibility on herself rather than blaming other people.
Mm-hmm.
I could have pulled him away from that mirror.
Thank you. That is all I wish to know.
You are too hard on yourself. No one's perfect.
Aw, thank
Accept your failings, but do not let them govern your life.
What
you.
of those that follow you?
Everyone else gets
Alistair,
interrogated
Knight,
now.
And Warden.
Ooh.
You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him.
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance, maybe I...
Ask your question, Guardian. I am ready.
Wynn coming in with the
Wynn.
save.
You're the advisor, ready with a word of wisdom. Do you wonder if you spout only platitudes, burned into your mind in the distant past? Perhaps you are only a tool, used to spread the word of the Circle and the Chantry. Does doubt ever
Oof.
chip away at your truths?
You frame the statement in the form of a question, yet you already know our answers. There is no sense in hiding, is there? Yes, I do doubt at times. Only the fool is completely certain of himself.
The way is open,
The way is open.
and may you find what you seek.
Ooh, what a cool guy.
I love this place.
He's a very cool guy. Ooh, yes. Yes. Interesting.
something reflections of our heroes. Yeah.
Mhm.
This to me is the
Smallest lark
blueprint.
could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
You ready for riddles?
Say that again? I wasn't prepared for riddles, so I wasn't...
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
A coconut! What? A tune. Maybe a tune.
Yes,
Coconut.
I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the maker himself...
Swallow could carry it. Ah, but is this a European swallow or an African swallow? Phew.
You ready for some religious lore?
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Indigestion, goddammit.
There's always one.
There's
really funny
always
one.
gonna be a goof one.
Oh yeah.
Love the moon, dreams and indigestion. Be prepared, guys. I will need to hear all of these multiple times.
I know them by heart. Yeah.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light.
Sounds like a dream
Of
to
what
me.
do I speak? A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
Oh. Phew.
I'd
Please
neither
shut
a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong,
Please.
that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Ferelden, home, alienage, death. Ooh. Interesting.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
It sounds like a home.
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium.
Look where I got you.
But she was betrayed,
Oof.
and so were we.
Shartan's one of those people that's like, basically Shartan has. Sorry, chat. I'm gonna go off. I can't not.
Yeah.
Shartan has a canticle in the Chart of Light that was erased by the formal Chantry when it was founded.
Ooh.
Because obviously the Chantry is a human organization, and Shartan was very famously and very proudly an elf of the old Elven Empire before it fell. So the canticle of Shartan is like a lost piece of I was gonna say media. That's not what I mean. A lost piece of art in this world. So Shartan showing up here is heartbreaking, to be honest.
Aw.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Vengeance.
Yeah, that's not a hard one.
That's not a hard one. Wonder why I know that.
Yes, my husband Hissarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
Brutal. Alright.
In the Chart of Light, like the first bad guy.
Yeah.
The bones of the world stretch towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
That'd be
She's
the
Justice,
mountains.
is she Batman?
That'd be the mountains. Sheep! Oh dear.
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
Curls be fact checking in her brain.
I was like, yeah, technically that's east, but you list out the part where it's nearly half of the world south. Tevinter, Imperium, Ferelden.
Oh right. Ha. Southeast
Like,
doesn't have as nice a ring to it.
No, it doesn't fit the IMs.
Yeah.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Jealousy, I think.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari. But beside her, I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
A mortal husband.
Wow.
It's a bad place to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, he betrayed her in the end.
It's a man to a king. What's a king to
Yeah.
a god?
I always think of this is so cringe, but like there's a poem that I really love. It's one of the few poems I actually know by heart. It's called "Lessons on Loving a Prophet," You can find it on YouTube. It's best performed live. But I always think of that poem when I do this part because of that guy. Good poem.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Lightning, fire, women, hunger. Say that again.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak? Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
Last one.
And yet the Imperium still stands and Andraste is fucking dead.
She wields the broken sword and separates
true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Time.
That is.
I got one wrong right at the end. Woo.
Yes.
We almost had a perfect run.
Immediately.
Was it Mercy?
Yeah. Separates true kings from tyrants.
Right.
Yeah, chat knew it.
Yeah. Thank you for not giving away any of the ones, chat. I had fun trying to guess them.
I love this section, so I'm gonna try. Apart from giving you extra lore, because why not?
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna help you in any way.
We almost got a perfect run. I'll take getting one wrong.
These were the riddles that I used to write on my whiteboard in form class in registration.
Cold here, sister.
Aww.
Do you feel it? The chill eats at my bones.
Is that because you're dead? Fucking hell. Ah, God.
Oh, I love the Bioware writers.
Is it really you?
You think this cannot be Tamlin? Tamlin is gone. He is only footsteps in the dust. I am Tamlin, and yet I am not. I am part of the Gauntlet, and part of you.
Tamlin will never come back. I wish I could have told Tamlin that I tried to find him. What do you want from me? Number 2.
Some things lost can never be found. Some mistakes never unmade. Those that survive must go on living. You have suffered enough.
Aww.
Thinking that you could have done something. It is time to leave that behind. Take this. It is nothing compared to the crafts of our fathers, but it should serve you well. I wish you well, my friend. We will not meet again.
It is so.
You just said items received, but I don't know what it is.
It's a necklace, I think. Every different origin, this bit is fucking devastating. Reflection, that's it.
Aww. Plus 15 to healing effects.
For certain people in chat, it's the you must take the next step and every step after that. Yeah, that one on the human origin is fucking devastating.
Love the autosave. Oh, combat. Okay. No! No!
Mirror fight! Mirror fight!
Mirror fight!
Done.
My boy!
Well, you know the rules. Mage.
Mage.
You know how you die.
Let's make this quick.
I remember learning a mechanic from this fight once. Like, I learned a thing my character could do. He did it against me. He's got the life ward.
It's Tex. Woof. Fucking hell.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus. The shadow text just, like, ate me.
Fuck. That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Let's win.
Yeah, it's because my win is also not doing anything. That's why.
Yeah, I love this dungeon because it makes you feel, it brings the character to life for me. It's like the Rauga's Reach of like, oh, now this is when the character feels like a character.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite parts are always the ones where you confront your backstory.
Yes.
My favorite part of anything. That immediately went off.
Eee!
Everyone resisted that. Let me hit the res.
No, my boy!
No, Tex.
You had it coming.
Tex has defeated Tex.
God, yeah, and because people died, they have no stamina, so they can't use any ability.
Anything.
Ready.
Laura. Oh! Clutch group heal.
I'll do so.
Yeah, Dragon Age loves a good mirror fight.
Oof. This is bullshit. I'm never this strong in my fights.
You are, though. You just don't realize it. Shout out to the mirror fight in DA2 for absolutely fucking my life up every single time. You make your faves really strong and you're like, oh, this is a great idea, and then they cut your head off. People in chat who play DA2, you know. Spook's still up.
Yeah,
he's not on work.
Yeah, remember I told you we took time off because we were hoping we would be moving, and we are not.
Yes.
Ah!
I know exactly when Spook goes to bed these days because we have a linked Steam library, so it tells me when Spook's games are available to play.
Oh yeah, when he stops playing the game.
It doesn't do that with yours, which I have access to, or Stangi's for that matter, but it does for Spook.
I mean, it's probably because I very
It's the
rarely.
first one in the list.
I
as
very
well.
rarely play a Steam game these days.
Spy. I have you on my friends list on Steam, guys. I can see what you're doing.
See when you're playing games.
Publicly available information. I can see what time you'd log off of Total War or Age of Wonders or whatever else.
Whatever the heck it is you're playing.
Stellaris. Humankind.
Whichever AAA strategy game is the poison of choice.
Yeah, I was like, two of those were DAS games.
Yeah.
Satisfactory. Naren.
I am here.
Fucking call me out, yeah. I couldn't remember all the games, okay?
They're all very similar. I've just immediately offended all of them.
Yeah.
They're not the same. They're really different. They all look the same. They all look the same to someone who has never played one.
True. To be fair, I don't know which one of you fuckers finally obtained Civ 6. I don't know how we didn't have that.
I'm gonna say Stangy.
I think it was Stangy. But it keeps being like, hey, the game you should play next is Civ 6, and I'm like, how many hours spare do I have?
No.
It's like
hours. You need days spare.
Civ again.
You need days spare to play games of Civ.
Yeah, true. Good job making through that, by the way.
Yeah, we did it.
Hit that save button.
What did I
Pardon,
do?
what did I do? Did you get Civ 6?
Yeah, did you buy Civ 6?
Because I know it was on sale like a couple weeks ago for like £4.
Ah, damn.
Yes.
Yep, there we go.
So that's why I have it.
Calculated.
To be fair, I've been umming and ahhing about getting it forever because for a long time Civ 5 was the don't know why it gives you that piece
Hey, see
silently.
those thingies over on the side of that huge chasm? I bet they're used for something. Maybe I should touch them or stand on them?
That is a big old hole.
Big hole. This was Indiana Jones, you would just have to walk out.
Yeah, you would.
A test of faith. Yeah, I've been meaning to say, because for a long time Civ 5 was my most played game on Steam.
Oh.
No, it's not anymore. I'm not good at those games, but I do enjoy them.
Look at that. I don't think it's solid enough to stand on, but it's a start.
Well, this is when we need the hold position.
It very much is.
Glad we discovered that. Glad we discovered this mechanic.
Yep, this very much will teach you it if you don't know. Excuse me.
And you'd like...
Yeah.
And now we get to hear the cogs in Blue's head turn.
Yes, and you have to work out which one does which. There you go, that one's solid. And that one, so we need this to stand. The question is, who goes where?
Maybe sleeping with their eyes open again.
So Tex stands on that. Tex is the one who can move.
I'm just gonna let Blue work this out, Jim.
It's gonna take me a hot minute.
That's fine. I'll play a game of Marvel Snap on my phone. It's a joke. How are we doing, chat?
Oh, I'm gonna fall on my death because I've already forgotten who was standing on what.
Trying the fish layer and then bed, yeah.
Like
I finally got to the...
I may die here because I'm about to make a mistake.
That's fine.
I made a mistake.
Across and go from there.
Well,
it's fine. Death means nothing in this. Yeah, I finally got to... What's it called? The shore, not the cove. Sticking to their roots of just good fucked up sea creatures. Some of those monster designs are punishable by law.
Interesting.
What are Phoebus? Very fucked up, yes. It's giving, what's that game? Death Stranding.
As you like.
Man, I used to have this memorized and I very much don't anymore.
Your wish.
Nope, I thought I had it and then I don't.
Yes.
Maybe I should go back to what I was doing. Ooh, this is gonna take me fucking hours.
You've got it, I believe.
If there's a pattern, my brain isn't registering it, which is not helpful, because there probably is a pattern. Just two. Just the middle? Just those two.
There is much to do.
It reassures you there isn't like a trick to this, it's just the order. There isn't like a gimmick to which ones do what, as far as I know.
Yes, my friend.
This is where I fuck up by moving the wrong person. Yep, I moved the wrong person. Because that would also have removed it. What?
Is there someone that can stand on 2 and 3? And then you can have someone who's just on 2. Because there is one that's 2 and 3, right?
This is fucking mist syndrome where I'm gonna have to get a fucking piece of paper because I'm like, I'm like walking over these to be like, this does that, this does that, this does that, but because there's 10, by the time I get to the last one, I've forgotten what the first one is. So I'm like, I'm forgetting what all the buttons do, and the puzzle is basically relying on you remembering what they do.
Yeah. Well, as long as you have... Because there's generally buttons that do 1 and generally buttons that do 2, right?
So that's that's just 1.
So as long as you have the 1, 2, and then the 1, you can stand on as many buttons as you want. Because ultimately they're the one. Because then you want the next 2, so that you can move the 1, right?
Yeah, like I'm getting from 1 to 2. I'm struggling to get from 2 to 3 because I'm like getting people in position that has 2 active, but I'm not getting the transition.
So okay.
To like
bottom right has got the 1, 2.
That turns.
Where's the 2, 3?
Yeah.
Curls, have you seen the Shore Boss? No, yeah. There's the 2, 3. Okay, so we have everything we need to get to 3, basically. Because we can just move text as we need. Okay. We walked over the 1 there. This is funny and frustrating at the same time, yeah.
Again, it's one of those things where it very much has given me mist syndrome of like I've realized that my brain was not basically holding the information.
Yes.
Like it's not a hard puzzle, but because I'm not remembering what the buttons do, it's taking ages. Like that. Like I can't move to X because text turns the switch off.
Yeah. What's everyone doing?
I have to move Alistair next. Where do I move him to? Alistair has to go to... Nope. Nope. I need what's going to solidify the second one.
Yeah.
Which is this one. Again, I'd literally had this combination and I now cannot remember it.
Okay.
So
before we move
if I
Valora,
remove text from that gets rid of that. So
Well,
text has to
yeah,
go,
but
text
we
has
also
to go from here to there.
where Alistair was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where I go from there is then going to be another issue.
Yes, but we will have a. I was going to say solid foundation, which is a bad joke. Okay.
Right. So if I move
So it
Win,
is
I'm
Win
going to
that can-
fall. No. See,
No, Win is the
I'm
one who
forgetting.
moves.
Win is the one I can move.
Yeah. We moved Alistair to make it solid. So Win...
The problem isn't the puzzle, the problem is I can't remember.
That's fine, I'll help. I don't mind.
So
Just so this doesn't take long.
I'm looking for something to solidify.
So we need
number
3.
We need number 3 solidified.
Which I think is on the left, yeah. Okay.
So solidified 3.
Valora can move forward.
So Alistair is now the one that can move?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's 4.
Ideally, Alistair would stand on the one that's 3-4.
Don't remember which one is 3-4.
Which I think is top right. Oh, yeah, go there. Oh, wait. What's the one? That top one just solidified. I couldn't tell where.
I just solidified the top and something.
And 2, yeah, it did 2-4, which isn't helpful.
And 2's already in
did
place. So it did 4, but did it do 4 on its own, or did it do 4 in another one? Can't tell. We need 4 and 3. We need 4 and 3, and I don't remember.
So, yeah, no, it's okay. So either Win or Dog is standing on 2-3.
It's Tex is standing on 2-3.
Which one did we move first?
So the last, yeah, it was Tex was the last one. It was the first 2 moves. Sorry, Win was the last one before Alistair.
So Win is on 2-3. Because then we moved Tex to make 3 solid, right? So in theory, we need to move... Oh, I've got it in my head and it just left. My brain just left me.
See,
entirely.
this is the problem I am having. Like, I tried to memorize what all the buttons did and failed. I couldn't remember it. So
yeah, no,
I need to write it
that's
down.
not the way to go about this.
Yeah, if I'm in a state of like, who do I tell to move, because I've already forgotten who it
What
was.
is everyone doing right now? So we've established that Win's doing 2-3. What's Alistair doing?
Alistair is the one that we were moving.
Chat, does anyone remember which one 3-4 is?
Can we remember? Help the person with the bad brain.
Are we already standing on 3-4? My heart is saying 3-4's in top right.
I feel like it's up there. It's just who do we move?
Tex was there for the longest, he's the next to move.
Yeah, okay. So Alistair was not stood on.
Yeah, we did know that. So we need to work out which one's on 3-4. I feel like, yeah, one of us needs to be writing this down.
Yeah, I'm literally looking around. It's like, I don't have any fucking paper. It's all been packed. This is how I got through Myst. I enjoyed Myst, but I got through it because I had a piece of paper, because it requires you to remember
You had everything right. We didn't.
We didn't, because otherwise I would have solved it.
Okay, how many are on each side? 2, 4, 6.
I am here.
And you'd like...
So the button that Alistair was on was only, yeah, it was a single one. That was also a single. That's also a single.
Okay. So go from top left. So that does 2. Next. 4.
Two buttons that both just do 4 once.
1,
3 buttons that do 4 once.
Interesting. Okay.
So all the buttons on that side do 1.
Yeah. These are the solo buttons. So that's really good to know.
So all of the buttons on that side do 1. That would have been important
that
to
one
remember
does.
at the start, but I did not. That's the one we needed.
3 and 4. I thought it was top. Did I not say top right?
I
Run the
said,
tape back.
I said I know where we need to go. I don't know who I need to move. That was the problem.
Whoops, my bad. It was Alistair. I did know that.
I was like, I don't know who is safe to move, and we thought it was Tex.
I misunderstood you. I'm sorry.
We thought Tex was safe to move, but he was not.
Sorry, I knew it was Alistair to move. I misunderstood your question. So that's what, 3 and 2.
3 and 2.
So this is easy now, yeah.
I was like, Alistair's on this button, so do we move Tex to the other one? And that was the mistake that was the issue.
Yeah, sorry, I got the message wrong. It's okay, bud. And the last one?
3.
This is easy now.
So yeah, now it's easier. You got it written down. I said it's not a hard puzzle. It's just hard because my brain is jelly.
That's how I formatted it. If anyone was curious.
It's only hard because my brain is jelly.
So we want someone on second from bottom right. Someone on third left. And then someone on fourth right. Move to 2.
Fourth right? From the top or from the bottom?
You were right. That's the correct place. Move Laura to 2.
2's not solid.
Isn't it?
Oh, look at it. It's not solid.
Yeah. I'm stood on 2 2s. Are you sure it's not solid?
I'm looking at it. That don't look solid to me. That does not look solid. That looks transparent to me. That ain't solid.
What? Then move... No. How is that possible?
Which bit's been written down wrong?
Yes, my friend.
Move... Yeah, just text and win is the thing I need to see. That's 3 and 2, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And Tex is on... Is it just 1? That's why I wrote down wrong.
What the fuck? No, look. Tex's button is 1 and 2. And then Win's button is 2 and 3. So that should make 2 solid. 2 is not solid. I'm sorry, game.
Okay, well then that doesn't...
I'm not
doesn't
going
matter.
crazy, chat, right? That does 2 and 3.
I seem to recall this has a thing where one of them doesn't look solid, but when it is.
And this does 1 and 2. So this should make 2 solid,
Okay, just trust
but
me
it's
on this.
not.
Put Alistair where he was and just try and move Valora to 2.
Whoops. That texture is very clearly transparent.
Just try it. No, okay.
No, it won't let me.
Then,
That's upsetting. Literally wrote it down and we can't get it right. The fuck game.
Then, move Win down 1. Move Valora to 1. Move Alistair to the top of that row.
Poof.
No.
Fell.
Does 1 need 3 then?
There's 2 solid.
Am I misunderstanding this? I thought you needed 2 people to stand on the correct one to get it.
So did I, but we technically have 2 people stood on the correct thing for Switch 2, except it's not doing it, so now I'm really confused.
Then do this for me. Yeah, put Win up 1. Oh no, just move Tex where he is. And leave Alistair. Move Win to the top one in that row.
She was thinking about that.
There we go. Okay. So then... How is this possible?
It's 10 past 11. Oh, God.
I'm confused.
Good night, friend.
Good night. I just want to see... I just want to see if we're understanding.
I got to platform 2.
I used to have this memorized.
I got to platform 2. Why can we now not get platform 2 working?
Just... Yeah. Wait, no, you're counting them differently. Right.
Apparently this combination has got platform 1 and 2 solidified.
Yes.
This is the combination that we've now got to that's got platform 1 and 2 solidified. So that was moving Win to there, got that solidified.
Okay, so who can we move? We can move Alistair.
We can move Alistair. Yeah, moving Tex makes both of them vanish. So okay. Alistair is the one that we can move.
Theory, Alistair should go to well, we need 3 and 2, right?
Yes, we need 3 and 2.
That'd be right, 3rd from top.
Should be that. So Tex is stood on 1 and 2, which means Win is the one who can move.
Yes, correct.
So Win needs to move to a 3
the bottom of that row.
3 and 4.
Oh, a 3 and a 4. It's the one above Alistair.
Win needs 3 and 4. I fucked that up somehow, somewhere.
Because you walked over the other buttons.
Of course, the auto run. Well, no, because Alistair and Tex being stood on those buttons should have kept 3 solid, and it didn't.
Yeah.
Tex is on 1 and 2, and we're in this problem again. These 2 buttons should be keeping number 2 solid, and it's not. But that's literally what they do. Why is
you want me to look it up?
Why is this puzzle broken?
Yeah, I remember this working.
differently. I'm actually confused. I'm now sitting here and I'm like, well, to my eye, this puzzle is broken.
Yeah.
That's
it's
1
in
and
theory impossible.
That is 1 and 2. And that is 2 and 3. So these 2 being shooted on the same button should solidify that, and it doesn't. So this is broken.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna read out what they tell you to do.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down, chat? Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah, and the thing is, I know the answer to this. So it's not like you're working with information that's incorrect. Like, 2 people standing on the button makes it solid. That's how this puzzle is solved.
Yeah.
As someone who's done it 1 million times.
How am I wrong? How am I wrong? That is 2 and 3. That is 1 and 2. If 2 people are matching up 2, then 2 should be solid. And it's not solid. I literally don't see how I am wrong here.
Top left makes it solid. What, use the solo, you mean, instead of having... The two on the right are not working together, so having two that are duos are not working together. Okay.
So it's intentional that they don't stack? What?
Yeah, I guess. Yes, okay.
Okay, that's...
Well, let's try to make it harder, yeah.
That's not clear, but okay.
Let's try that, then. It would make sense. We did know that left side has only solos, so that would kind of make sense. So it would be... It would be... there. Okay. Oh, okay. Do I have it? Maybe. So basically you would... Okay. You need... So basically you would have people coming from left and right more... I see. Okay. So you would go... Yeah, so you get to there. So that means... The dog is maintaining 1.
Yeah. Tex can move.
Which means Tex needs to go to the bottom of that row. Now they can't move. No. Tex needs to go to the other side, 2 up from Alistair.
This was literally...
This is what we did before, sorry.
This is literally what we did before and it didn't work.
No, the one up again, 1 more.
Like that.
That. Because...
I mean, I feel that if we make either Win or Alistair, if we move either of them, she'll fall.
Okay, move Tex to top of that row. I know I've moved him like 3 times. Move... Win's the one that can move, I think. No, I lied. Alistair's the one who moves, yes, chat.
Alistair's the one who moves here?
Because basically... Tex should be 4th, right?
This one?
No. Tex needs to be on top row. Basically, what we've set up, the reason why this is working is because if you think of it like Alistair's laid the foundation here for 1 and 2, and Win is making it solid.
Uh-huh.
So the top of A is also just a solo 2. It's the only one like that.
Okay.
So that then frees up, in theory, it should free up to Win to move to the bottom of that row, which should solidify 3.
So, okay. Why would...
In theory.
Okay, I don't... Nope.
No, okay. So Win is keeping that one solid. Okay, we've learned something. Which one on the right has number 2? So, I've got them A, B, C, D down. A is 2 on its own, C is 3 and 2, E is 1 and 2.
Okay,
so... Can you show the diagram again? Yeah.
So, just removing them here, once we were in this position with Valora on 2, for some reason I could move Alistair, and 2 stayed solid in this situation.
Okay, can we work out why?
In this situation...
Because Win and Tex are both on 2, right? So 2 solos will make it solid. But two duos can't make something solid.
Right.
Basically.
Interesting. Okay, so Tex needs to come back round.
The thing that I can't work out is how we get 2 to 3, basically. Everything after that's easy.
So we need to go back to there. And then Tex has to move round to here. Yes. And then Alistair is free to move. And 2 stay solid. Yes. So now, where do we go from here? We need to make 3 solid somehow, and we've got 1 person that we can move. Which doesn't seem like an answer.
No, we could put Alistair on F3 and 2, and then one of the other ones could move.
Okay, so which button is 3
Which
and
is
2?
that one there that
this
you
button
just
here
stood
is
on.
3 and 2.
Yeah.
So one of these 2 is now free to move.
Yes.
Okay, where shall
In
I move?
theory.
Where do I move them to? Let's move Win.
3 is bottom
Nope.
left. Is it Tex that has to move? Because it's on the left side.
It was Tex who had to move, I guess, because it was on the left side. So we do this again.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah.
Good old trial and error.
Yeah. Teamwork. Should have been Tex. Yeah. We got it.
So
Teamwork makes the dream work.
all the way
The
over
thing,
here.
the dominant memory I have of this puzzle and the answer to it is you end up with 2 people who stay mostly still and 1 person who does a lot of running.
Which I guess in this instance is Tex.
Which is in this instance is Tex.
So Tex runs all the way up to here. And then we move Alistair to here.
Both.
And then
Yes,
Tex,
so that would be-
and now Tex can move.
Yes. To the bottom of that row. No.
No.
Or no, bottom of left row.
Left row.
Bottom of the other one, yeah. Stanley's got it.
Okay, it's still not solid.
Bottom, you're not on it.
Ah, there we are.
And then Win can move.
Where's Win moving to?
So she needs to now be on...
That one?
Oh, God, holding it in my head.
The one above
'cause
Alistair,
now-
over here.
The one above Alistair, yeah. That'll be 3 and 4, and then Alistair can move to a 4. Right?
And you'd like...
Stanley, confirm. Yes. So Alistair needs to go to the opposite side. But the right
God,
one.
this was a fucking group effort.
Go up one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maker's breath. Andraste only favored the clever.
Fucking hell, I would not have done that on my own. That would be a Google a YouTube video and just fucking skip it.
Move Valora through that door so we go past this puzzle, please. I think you have to just keep going. And... Oh, this is the end of the dungeon, so we might as well finish it.
Jesus Christ. That took us 20 minutes.
That's fine. Some puzzles deserve. To be fair, that puzzle is pretty good. I just remember I got to a point where I memorized the solution.
It's a well done puzzle.
It's just frustrating.
It doesn't mesh well with my brain.
No.
Little more than a dusty
Last
stone
one.
slab. You can make out an inscription carved into its face. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in Maker's sight. Okay. Remove equipment.
We're all the same when we're naked.
We're all covered in blood except for Win.
Win's fine.
Tex, I feel like this needs to be like a little bit more on the like dramatic side. Can you do something about the mess? There you go.
Did you save the floppy disk is not working? Oh, it only fixes it for Valora. I never noticed that.
Oh, my redeem's not working?
Whoops.
I hope they fix this soon. It seems to just be a bug with the program of, like, it will disconnect randomly. But there's no, like, audio cues associated with the program, so the only way I know it's not working is if someone tells me it's not working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's been rebooted, but obviously the stream's about to end.
Oh, let's go up to those ashes so we can move on with our lives.
You have been through the trials of the Gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, Pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
Yeah, this was pretty sick.
Me and the 3 other voices inside my head to help me solve that bridge puzzle.
Yeah, God.
It's Andraste, baby.
Let that serve as a warning to anybody who is even vaguely watching and thinking about DMing for me. Be aware that's what happens.
That's misrepresenting. No. I won't take this.
Me on my
single-handedly solved many puzzles.
No, I have not.
Succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
I could not have asked for a greater honor than to be here. I will never forget this feeling.
Wow. Again, the stream is a perfect example. That logic, quote-unquote, puzzle took us 20 minutes. Riddles I almost got in one shot.
Yep.
That's the difference. Take a pinch of the ashes. Now that's an audio cue.
Yep.
Leave the urn alone. Yeah.
Ceremonial list.
Wow.
GG.
Nice.
Awards trumpet go to. Make sure to gauntlet.
We did it. It was cool. Yes, despite the teething problems, it was very good. You see why I can see why people like that. That is very good.
Right.
Yeah.
It's in the stream. Let's go.
We overran by half an hour. Overran by half an hour because I am stupid.
No, you're not.
I have the dumb.
Tricky.
I have the dumb.
It was tricky, evidenced by the fact that me and Stanley had to share a diagram.
Yeah, it's at least a little bit difficult.
Puzzle people.
A little bit difficult that we had to get a bit of paper and write it down. Yeah. Another reason why playing through Myst would be interesting, because I've forgotten all of the answers to Myst's puzzles. I just remember liking it, but I had to write it down and I've forgotten the answers. But anyway. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of the evening, folks. I imagine a lot of us are going to be going to bed now.
Yep.
I should see you tomorrow for Final Fantasy. No, it's not Thursday. It's Wednesday. MMO time. I'm probably going to be doing more Moogle runs because I
may or may not be there.
Yeah, this gremlin may or may not be there, but you can find out. Again, if any of the squad are watching, it's an open invite to any of the FF squad to join in. You can join me in. Join me in? Yep. You can join me in?
Yep.
You can join MMO streams. You guys can join in Guild Wars streams, but none of you ever do because you all suck. Right. Going to bed now. Love you all. Thank you so much. Sorry that was agony for the last 20 minutes, but there we go. That's part of being a streamer,
that was
I
fun.
suppose. Right.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
you.